Welcome to your Interview Advantage, your ultimate guide to mastering every interview and landing the job you deserve. If you're serious about standing out, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our insider tips. And if you find this helpful, please share it with someone preparing for their next big interview. Today's episode is all about the customer service representative interview, one of the most common yet competitive roles in the job market. Many people think it's just about smiling and answering calls, but in reality, companies are looking for problem solvers, great communicators, and individuals who can remain calm under pressure. Thanks for coming in today. To start, can you tell me a little about your experience in customer service?
I've spent the last 3 years working as a customer support specialist for a technology company. My main responsibilities included handling inbound calls, emails, and live chat requests from clients, with a strong focus on troubleshooting technical issues, processing product returns, and ensuring customer satisfaction. I'm very comfortable in a high-volume environment and consistently met or exceeded my performance metrics, often ranking in the top 10% of my team for customer satisfaction scores.
That's great to hear. Let's move on to a scenario. Describe a time you had to deal with a difficult customer who wasn't necessarily angry, but was very confused or having trouble following your instructions. How did you handle that situation?
I had a customer who was an elderly gentleman and was very confused about how to set up his new smart device. He was polite, but clearly overwhelmed. I realized that simply giving him step-by-step instructions wasn't working. Instead of continuing with the script, I slowed down and started from the very beginning. I asked if he had a moment to grab a pen and paper. I then broke down each step into simple, non-technical language and waited for him to confirm he'd written it down before moving on. I also stayed on the line for the entire setup process, even the parts that were automated. By the end, he was incredibly grateful and said he wouldn't have been able to do it without my help.
That's a great example. Another key aspect of this role is teamwork. Tell me about a time you had to collaborate with a coworker or another department to solve a customer's problem. What was your role and what was the outcome?
In my previous role, a customer was reporting a bug in our software that my team couldn't reproduce. It turned out the issue was specific to a very particular version of the operating system. I took the initiative to gather all the detailed information from the customer, created a comprehensive ticket, and then reached out to the engineering team directly. I presented them with the specific user data and a clear summary of the problem. This collaboration allowed the engineers to pinpoint the issue and develop a patch much faster. I then personally followed up with the customer to let them know the bug was fixed, which made them feel valued and heard.
Excellent. Customer service can also be a high-stress environment. How do you handle pressure and maintain a positive attitude, especially during busy periods?
I manage stress by being highly organized and prioritizing my tasks. During busy periods, I focus on one customer at a time, ensuring I give them my full attention. I also make sure to take my scheduled breaks to decompress and reset. I believe that a positive attitude is a choice, and it's my responsibility to bring that energy to every interaction. I remind myself that the person on the other end of the line is looking to me for help, and I can be the one to make their day better, even in a small way. Having a good rapport with my team also helps. We often support each other and share positive customer feedback to keep morale high.
All right, let's break down those fantastic answers. The candidate's response to the first question about the confused customer was perfect. They demonstrated empathy and adaptability. They recognized that a standard approach wasn't working and pivoted their strategy. This shows critical thinking and a commitment to helping the customer, not just following a script. They didn't just solve the problem. They customized the solution to the individual's needs. For the collaboration question, the candidate used the STAR method brilliantly. They described the situation, a hard-to-reproduce bug, the task, getting the bug fixed, their action, gathering data, reaching out to engineering, and the result, the bug was fixed and the customer felt valued. This proves they are not just a passive ticket taker, but a proactive problem solver who can work with others to achieve a positive outcome. Finally, their answer about handling stress was a goldmine. They showed they have a strategy for managing high-pressure situations, to prioritization, and they connect their positive attitude directly to the mission of customer service. This answer tells the interviewer that they're a reliable and resilient team member who understands the importance of maintaining a professional and upbeat demeanor. To summarize today's lesson, here are some special tips for your next interview. Go beyond the script. Show you can think on your feet and adapt your approach to the customer's specific needs. Demonstrate teamwork. Be prepared with examples of how you've collaborated with others to solve problems. This shows you're a team player, which is essential in any customer service environment. Show, don't just tell. Use the STAR method to give concrete examples that prove your skills and soft qualities like patience and resilience. Frame stress as a positive. Explain how you manage stress and maintain a positive attitude, showing you're a steady, reliable presence in any situation. By preparing with these ideas in mind, you'll be well on your way to impressing your future employer and landing that job. Thanks for watching. We hope this script helps you prepare for your next big interview. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more great content, and share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.